You ever notice how some of the smartest people don't actually look intelligent at first? Most people imagine high intelligence as someone who talks constantly, has all the answers, or tries to sound impressive in every conversation. But in real life, intelligence is usually much quieter than that. Psychologists often describe intelligence not as the amount of information someone has, but as the way their mind processes situations, patterns, emotions, and ideas. And because of that, highly intelligent people tend to show certain habits that most people completely misunderstand. Some of these behaviors can even seem strange, antisocial, or overly complicated from the outside. But underneath them is often a brain that's constantly observing, analyzing, and connecting things most people overlook. Here are 10 habits that are surprisingly common in people with very high intelligence. The first is enjoying time alone. People with highly active minds often need space away from constant stimulation, not because they hate people, but because solitude gives their brain room to think without interruption. When the mind is constantly processing ideas, conversations, and possibilities, quiet environments become mentally refreshing rather than lonely. The second habit is questioning almost everything. Highly intelligent people tend to be naturally curious. Their brain keeps searching for deeper explanations, even in ordinary situations. They don't just accept things at surface level. They wonder why people behave a certain way, why systems are designed the way they are, or why certain patterns repeat over and over in life. For them, curiosity isn't a hobby, it's almost automatic. The third habit is talking to themselves. It may seem unusual, but internal dialogue spoken out loud can actually help organize thoughts more clearly. Psychologists refer to this as self-guided speech. It can improve focus, reinforce memory, and help the brain process complex ideas step by step. Sometimes what looks odd externally is actually intense mental organization happening in real time. The fourth habit is being comfortable admitting they don't know something. People with high intelligence are often more aware of how much they don't know. The more deeply someone understands the world, the more they recognize how complex it really is. That's why genuinely intelligent people are usually less interested in pretending to know everything. Confidence and intelligence are not always the same thing. The fifth habit is overanalyzing small situations. An analytical brain rarely shuts off completely. Conversations get replayed, decisions get examined from multiple angles, tiny details get mentally revisited long after everyone else forgets them. From the outside, this can look like indecisiveness, but internally, the brain is constantly comparing possibilities, outcomes, and interpretations all at once. The sixth habit is having a sharp sense of humor. Humor actually requires sophisticated mental processing. To understand a joke, the brain has to recognize patterns, detect unexpected shifts, and connect unrelated ideas quickly. That's why highly intelligent people often enjoy layered humor, irony, or subtle observations that others may completely miss. The seventh habit is changing their opinion when new information appears. Highly intelligent individuals usually see beliefs as flexible rather than permanent. When strong evidence challenges an idea, they're more willing to update their thinking instead of defending their ego. Psychologists often connect this ability with cognitive flexibility, the capacity to adapt thinking when circumstances change. And honestly, this is where people are often misunderstood. Someone quiet may seem antisocial. Someone who asks many questions may seem skeptical. Someone who changes their opinion may appear uncertain. But sometimes these behaviors are signs of deeper thinking rather than weakness. The eighth habit is becoming mentally active late at night. A lot of highly intelligent people describe feeling more focused when the world becomes quieter. Fewer distractions, less noise, more mental space to think deeply. For some people, nighttime becomes the only moment their brain finally feels uninterrupted. The ninth habit is observing more than they speak. Instead of reacting immediately in conversations, intelligent people often spend more time watching first. They notice tone changes, body language, emotional reactions, and subtle social patterns before responding. Their brain is collecting information even when they seem silent. And finally, the 10th habit is constantly searching for meaning. People with analytical minds often think deeply about life, identity, relationships, and human behavior. Not necessarily in a dramatic way. Sometimes it's just quiet reflection that never fully stops. Questions like, why do people behave the way they do? What actually makes someone happy? Why do certain patterns repeat across human life? And maybe that's the most fascinating thing about intelligence. It's not only about knowledge, memory, or solving difficult problems. At its core, intelligence is often a mind that keeps exploring, a mind that keeps questioning, a mind that keeps trying to understand the hidden patterns behind people, behavior, and life itself.